Hi Libra, welcome to November 2021 Astrological Forecast. Mercury is still in your sign, just for a few days though, up until like the 4th. Okay, so you have the first 4 days in November to get off your chest whatever it is you wanted to say, or if you have something of importance to talk to someone about that, if you want to be very clear and precise, whatever, that would be the time to do it, okay? Because Mercury moves into Scorpio after that, and where you have Scorpio in your chart is your second house of how you earn your money, earned income. Okay, it's also your investments, your possessions, your valuables. It's also your personal values, okay? But this is mainly a money house, and the sun is here up until the 20th. There's a new moon here on the 4th, okay, in Scorpio, and Mars is here all month in Scorpio, okay? So this means you're very interested in bringing in a new source of income or increasing your wages, your rate of pay, or your fee if you're self-employed, or some kind of investment, even if that you have. Okay, if you're retired or you don't work at all, you still have to live somehow or other, right? So money's coming in somewhere, or you are interested in increasing that. Who isn't, right? Okay, around that new moon on the 4th could be a time where, you see results possibly from investments that you've made, or you acquire something that, I don't know, maybe you've been after for a while. You could have even purchased something, while you could have ordered something and now it's finally coming in, possibly. Could be a pretty big deal. Whatever, but there's something that maybe you needed. It was a necessity. It wasn't really a luxury kind of item, but this could be when it's actually finally coming in now. But around that full new moon of the 4th is when you could begin some kind of new venture even. Or if you are self-employed, you could even take on a new client at this time, or change something in whatever way it is that you make money, because there is also a full moon partial eclipse, okay, in the sign of Taurus in your 8th house. That's where you have Taurus. That's directly across from your second house of Scorpio. And the 8th house is legacies and inheritances. It's other people's money and resources, or money coming to you through means other than earning it, such as an insurance payout or legal settlement, tax refund, increase in credit, okay, credit cards or a bank loan, something like that. It's institutions of financial institutions, okay? So around that full moon is when, like I would have to say maybe the new moon, you begin to inquire about something that you should have, money that was supposed to come to you through whatever one of the ways that I just mentioned. And finally, by the full moon, you get some kind of reply or whatever, or you find out, where is the money that was due you in some way or other there, or you could actually discover around that new moon on the 4th that there is money that should be coming to you. It could be, again, a refund of some kind, or some kind of payout, but it could also be a legacy, okay? Inheritance or something or other that someone left you. They don't even have to be related to you, okay? Just somebody wants you to have something, okay? So around that full moon is when things come to a head. That's what full moons do. So it might not be, it might not go down smoothly. You may actually be in talks with someone that you own property or something with someone else. You have a partner. Could be a business partner, could be a spouse even, or a relative that you own something with. Okay, so it could be around this time that you want out of that kind of setup. You either buy each other out, or the one doesn't want it and they just give it to the other one. So it could actually be something like that going on too. Okay, so the Sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st, and Mercury moves into Sagittarius on the 24th, where you have Sagittarius in your chart as your third house of your everyday life, your neighbors, neighborhood, siblings, cousins, the people you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day, like going to like the post office, gas station, grocery store, something or other. Having the Sun here and Mercury. Mercury is the natural ruler of this house. It's a big communication and travel house. So you may actually be traveling right now, but it's like local travel or nearby travel, tri-state area or something. But it's like an overnight or weekender trip or even a day trip, you know, to do something. It could be to visit relatives, but it could actually be to like do something, you know, fun. It could be business related. Okay, but you're going to get in some fun time there while you're at it. Okay. You could be on the receiving end, though, of a little bit more than usual postal mail or email, like text messages, voicemail, phone calls, period. A lot of communication going on here, as long as Mercury's here. Okay, so you're... if you're not talking, you're actually writing. You're writing letters or contacting people in some way or other. Okay, but this is the written word also. This is also the house of contracts. Okay, so could be something maybe that you're reviewing. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're signing on the dotted line. But it's just more activity, doing more things within your own immediate area, possibly even going to places that maybe you haven't had a chance to go to, like a business, like a restaurant or something or other. Okay, so Venus is in Sagittarius up until the 4th. There's just those first 4 days of November where Venus is still in Sagittarius, and so there's still like pleasant encounters throughout your normal course of your day in your neighborhood, okay? But Venus moves into Capricorn on the 5th and stays there until March 6th of next year. It's going to be there that long. So where you have Capricorn in your chart is your 4th house of your home, where you actually physically live, okay? Your family, the people you live with, if it's a roommate, or you could just live by yourself, but it's your personal life. It's also your past and your childhood. Maybe even having Venus here that long, it could bring somebody from your childhood back. It could be a classmate, I'd have to say, because 3rd house, where planets are in Sagittarius, is school, like grade school on up through like senior high, something like that. So somebody could come back into your life through that you used to go to school with, or you know from your childhood, or you know from another neighborhood that you used to live in, something like that during this period. Okay, like from now until March. Also, you know, you have Pluto here at the same time transiting in your 4th house, so it's brought a lot of changes to your living, the way you live, where you live even, who you live with, or, you know, just all kinds of changes going on there. And Venus here brings a lot of pleasant times happening within a home setting. Okay, so if it is romance that's going on, it would be happening like at your place or their place or something. You're spending an awful lot of time at each other's homes. Okay, it's also a time where you would want to beautify your area, your home, in some way or other. Just having Venus here makes you buy things, you know, to spruce up the place, pretty up the place. But it's usually things that like are like drapes or new sheets or something like that. It's not anything too huge. Okay, it's like the little finer things, but it really does the job. Okay, so having Venus here again brings a lot of pleasant times within your home. Okay, or with the people you live with, or just in your home period. Okay, so there really aren't, you know, anything, nothing's different with the outer planets. We still have Uranus in Taurus in retrograde motion in your 8th house, Pluto in your 4th house in Capricorn, Jupiter and Saturn in your 5th house of Aquarius, and Neptune in Pisces in your 6th house, and it's in retrograde motion. So none of those planets are really any different right now. So that's about it for you. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Libra on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 29th, and 30th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Aries, and those dates are the 14th, 15th, and 16th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 10th, 11th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 17th, 18th, and 19th. The best time for your career is the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. So I'd like to thank all my subscribers for returning to my channel and supporting me. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like and share this video. Check out Ask Me a Question in the description box. Excuse me, I knew I was going to do that. Sorry. It's very bad allergy season here. Anyways, the description box below, Ask Me a Question, is for people who only want to know like maybe 1 or 2 things about their chart, and they're not really interested in having their whole chart done. But if you do want your chart done, there's a link to my website where you can get more information on that. Okay, so and check out my weekly forecast. So I'll see you next week then. Goodbye.